Let's see some videos of people not wanting to work anymore. Why? Because the system is basically screwing us. Why? Because it's pretty hard to live right now. You go to the grocery store and you see the prices, and you look at your wallet and you just want to cry or kick someone in the stomach. I know it's pretty hard to live. So let's see what's the generation. So let's look at Generation C and see what's going on with them. See what they think about working a 9 to 5.
I have some type of ADHD. It's not been confirmed. I've not been diagnosed, but it checks out. And for so long, I just thought there was something wrong with me. And I thought you just need to suck it up. But I would just go to these jobs and I would just end up crying. I would cry before work. I would cry after work. It was too much pressure. And I just feel like the atmosphere in these places can be very toxic. The people can be very toxic. The expectations for just one person are very high. You're sometimes asked to do multiple jobs. They should be for multiple people to save money. And I never got paid a lot. Like, I barely got paid enough to pay my bills and have a little bit extra. Yeah, so if you are in a similar boat and you keep going from job to job, then just know it's not your fault. 9 to 5s are designed for the extroverts and non-divergent people. If you are neurodivergent or you have anxiety, depression, any of those things, 9 to 5.
Generation C don't want to work anymore. Why? Because they don't want to make people richer. Senate members make a lot of money. They have a pretty luxurious life in the backs of workers. People who go to work every day, 9 to 5, wake up early, go to sleep early. You know, that's why the Z generation is awake. They woken up now. So these corporations, they need to come up with another scam on the population, because right now the Gen Zers, they're woken up. So
Yeah, so I think I have officially decided to stop working 9 to 5, 5 days a week. I think I'm done. Like, we're told by like our parents and like people older than us that like this is just life, this is reality, and like you just have to accept it. Like, you're gonna work 5 days a week most of the day, and then you're gonna retire in your 60s. And fuck that. And like, even if you get to retire when you're 60, like, yay, like, you're old, lazy, smelly, your dick barely works, you're practically becoming Joe Biden. So yeah, fuck that. Thankfully and kind of unthankfully, my like best trait and maybe worst is I don't give a fuck. Like, I'll go sit on unemployment until I figure out something else I want. And when that dries up, then I'll just fucking figure it out. Worst comes to worst, I'll go bankrupt and I'll fucking move somewhere way cheaper than this country, close to the water, in a little fucking hut.
I cannot do a 9 to 5. I know this is gonna sound spoiled. I know this is gonna sound like some artsy creative who, just doesn't want to put in the hard work and hours, but I physically do not think I can do it. I start to cry if I have more than like 3 non-creative tasks to do in a day. And imagining doing 8 hours a day of something that I don't really love for the rest of my life, so there's no other option. This has to work. This is gonna sound even more artsy and arrogant, but I heard this quote in a show once, and it said, "People like us can't live normal lives. If we try, it kills us." And honestly, I am throwing myself into that category, because I think I will simply die. So if you want to listen to my music,
you have to figure out another way of making money. If you hate your 9 to 5, just do something else. Look for an answer. But you have to look for an answer yourself, because nobody is gonna help you, especially when you go against the system. No one is gonna help you out, not even your parents, because they have the old mentality. They're not gonna help you out. They're gonna be like, "Are you crazy? What are you thinking about? Don't do that. That's dangerous for your financial needs." But that's the only way. If you don't like your 9 to 5, you just have to jump to the unknown. That's the only way. That's the only way.
2 years into working my 9 to 5 job, and this is awful. So you're telling me I'm having the Sunday scaries every week to dread 5 days of my life, to then be rewarded with a little thrill on Friday, but then be so tired from working that I pass out at like 10 p.m. Live for Saturdays, love them, but really that is only one full day of fun, because Sunday, have a great Sunday morning, and then Sunday afternoon rolls around and I have the Sunday scaries and I'm dreading my life for the next 5 days. I went to college for 4 years to be stuck in this cycle. What?
I quit another job. Ever since I realized that I'm no longer in survival mode, wrap it up. I don't care what needs to be done. I don't give a damn. I gotta go. You cannot take up 9-10 hours of my day. What the fuck?
Every day, most of us wake up and go to a job that we really don't fucking like, but we can't really quit because we gotta get the money to pay the bills that they say is important to pay. What the fuck is the point of this life, man? We go to grocery stores and buy food that God gave us for free. Why the fuck did we pay for lights? Well, that's just the way it is. Fuck you. I'm tired of all this "that's just the way it is" bullshit. This whole fucking system is garbage. America ain't nothing but a big ass fucking plantation, man. A big ass fucking plantation. What the fuck are we doing here? There are days I don't want to be on this earth. And I'm not saying I want to unalive myself and nothing like that. But I'm tired, man. It's like, what the fuck is the point of any of this? To work till we 60, 70 years old? Most of us ain't gonna fucking live to see 50. But we gotta work to maybe retire? Man, fuck you and all that bullshit, man. I don't give a fuck about who president, left, right, and all this dumbass shit. I'm tired of this whole fucking game, man. It's a big ass game. It's a big ass charade. America is a fucking plantation. I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say about it, man. This shit is exhausting. Like, I don't even want to look for another job. I'm gonna walk in there, they gonna ask me, why do you even want this job? Bitch, because I need some fucking money to pay the bills that they tell me is important to pay. Get the fuck out of here, man.
If you want to work for yourself, that's pretty nice. But if you don't want to do anything and you just want to be a leech to your parents, that's not going to be a good outcome for you. If you don't want to work a 9 to 5, you have to work for yourself.